So we are going to start what we stopped with last time. We'll start from the beginning. And I did look up, we had a couple, or it was really me who had the questions that I wanted to get it straight, so I could tell you what has been changed in the prayer over the years. But I think I'll wait until maybe one or two more people come. So we're going to start on 65 or 103, depending on which book you have. And Phyllis, you want to start and read the first two lines?
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lashechvi vina lahavchin bein yom uvein laila.
Okay, so the after Natan, which side of that, is it a shin or a sin? Just take another look.
It's a sin.
Yeah, okay.
Lashechvi.
Now Lasekvi, because it's on the left side.
Lasechvi.
Yeah, Lasekvi.
Lasechvi.
Yeah, okay. Good. And the second line.
Oh, should I continue or?
Yeah, please.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani b'tzal mo.
Okay, good. Let's see. Eleanor, have you gotten situated yet?
Yes.
Okay, so read the next two.
Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'osani
We're up to Yisrael. Okay.
Oh,
Well, last week I learned that Sim Shalom and Lev Shalem are a little different. So read whatever you think we're up to. Okay.
Oh, no, that's okay.
No, they're not. They're not in the same order. So you might you do actually have Bat Chorin. Okay.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that actually. Yeah, that was the one that came.
Right. They
read,
reversed in the two books. Yeah.
She read, but Salmo is the last word.
Right.
Yeah, so this was right after that.
Right, and in Sim Shalom it's Yisrael. It's fine. I don't want to dwell on it. I just think it's funny. Yeah.
Should I read one more? Or? Well, I guess that's it.
Yeah, no, Bat Chorin. Yeah, go ahead. So I think you covered. Okay, great. Okay. Let's see. Esther, are you with us? I don't see a picture.
No, I don't even know what page you're on.
Okay, I'll get you caught up. Gloria, do you want to read the next two? And
what on?
Sure. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani Yisrael. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani bat Aharim. Aharam.
Bat Chorin. Okay, so that's okay. Esther, we're on either 65 or 103. I don't know which book you have. The blue is 65 and the Lev Shalem is.
Okay, 65. Got it. Now what?
Okay, and we're up to Pokeach Ivrim.
Maybe numbering would be better. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're on the 5th line.
Okay, thank you.
63.
65.
65.
Yeah, which book do you have?
I have I switched to Sim Shalom because you said it was different, and I have both of them here.
Okay, well, in Sim Shalom it's 65.
In my Sim Shalom, page 65 is in English.
Okay, well then use your Lev Shalem on 103.
No, the right-hand side is Hebrew and the left is English.
Right.
And that's 64.
See, now 65 is on both sides. They
Yeah.
have it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and mine is 64 on that other side.
But maybe you're better off using Lev Shalem if you
Okay,
have
what
it.
page
with
is
you.
that? I'm sorry.
103.
103. Okay.
It's actually confusing if they're not the same because I got lost. I didn't know where we were.
Well, I apologize. I'm not
It's
the
not your fault,
publisher
I'm
of
just, you
neither
know.
book, and
I have both books, so now
excellent. Okay.
both opened.
So which line are you on?
Okay, so actually, though, if you're using Lev Shalem, it's the second from the last on page 103.
Okay, so Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam po keach Eve Reem.
Yep.
Baruch
Okay.
atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam mal beach ar or arumim.
Oh, great. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Melinda, do you know where we are? Okay, because I know you just came, I think, maybe. Okay.
Ani Po, sorry I'm late.
Okay. Oh, okay. Do you know what we're up to? That's what
I have to have my phone next to me to have your
Okay,
agenda,
so
and then I
you're-
look, and then I look at it in the book.
right. I just didn't know if you had gotten to the point where you were ready to read yet. That's all.
No, I have to, what page are we on?
Okay, so we're in Sim Shalom is 65
Lev.
and Lev Shalem is the top of 104 is what we're up to.
Okay,
What's
thank
the prayer? I came late too
Thank
because I have
you.
Wi-Fi problems.
We're doing the opening blessings from Pesach Zima.
Okay,
In
thank
fact,
you. I
Birkat
practiced last
HaShachar.
night.
Hello?
Did you want me to read?
Sure, if you have it open now.
Sure.
Matir Asurim, okay.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam matir asurim.
Good.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam zokeh kefufim.
Okay, good. Let's see, Nancy.
We're on the third line down, right, on 104?
Correct.
Just make sure where we are. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam ra'akah
Haaretz.
al hamayim.
Okay, and one more.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamakin matzah arda
Day.
matzah de ver.
Gaver, good. Hamechin mitzah de gaver, good. Let's see, Nell.
Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehasa li kal sarki.
Sali called Sarki.
Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Ocher Yisrael Big Vura.
Okay. And Roxanne.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Oter Yisrael b'tifara. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hanotain laev koach.
Okay, good. So I just wanted to, the last thing we were talking about, at the last class was the differences between the, how the traditional way the prayer was read and then how the Orthodox still have it. And actually there were 3 lines. I had forgotten about this. I had looked this up before. So in the original prayer, it was thank you or God for who did not make me a Gentile and who did
Yeah.
not make me a slave and who did not make me a woman. So there were 3 lines that have been changed, and I don't know exactly when. I have an old Silverman that I think says that it was changed in the 1940s. That's if I was reading that correctly. So they changed
Oh,
who did not make me a Gentile. They changed it who made me a Jew. And who did not make me a slave, they said made me free. And then who did not make me a woman is the one they changed to who made me in his image. So for anyone who is interested. And I also found a little footnote in very fine print that says that, because remember we were talking about why in the world does it have a rooster in the Lev Shalem and not in any of the other books that, I mean, I must have like 6 other books that don't say anything about a rooster. And it says here that the word sechvi means both heart and rooster. So in the context of this blessing, both
Which
meanings
word?
are implied.
Which word?
Sechvi, in the very first line. Lehavchin ben yom uven natan lesechvi vina lehavchin ben yom uvelayla. You see it?
Yeah.
So in this context
Oh, got it.
of this
Yeah,
blessing,
right.
both meanings are implied. The rooster crows, but man's heart reacts and understands how to deal with new situations. So they say
that really clears it up.
I know that gave the heart understanding to distinguish between day and night. I mean, they could come up with excuses for absolutely anything, but
Can I
not
ask you a
excuses,
question?
explanations for absolutely anything. So,
Uh,
yeah.
Just a question about this prayer. I
Yeah.
apologize for being late. My internet is down, so I'm on cellular, and I really apologize. I've been up since 6. This prayer, if I were not in a synagogue and I woke up, is this the prayer that I would say at the beginning of the day? And you may have already covered that. I apologize.
I didn't, I mean, it's one of them. I mean, the truth is, I'm not knowledgeable enough to answer you completely,
all right.
because it does come in the section that says prayers upon entering the synagogue. So I don't know
Well,
what
I can always
pray at
ask
home
my
do,
Chabad friends. I can always ask my Rebbitzin from Chabad.
Yeah, I would,
because
I mean, there are other prayers that come before it for when you wake up in the morning and things that whether people who pray at home say this by themselves, I'm not gonna even
In
answer.
the notes in Lev Shalom,
Yes,
it says, this has been the standard Ashkenazic practice to this day of reading it in a group, but
Okay.
that it's said privately in the Sephardic practice.
oh, okay, well, there you go.
And the
Yes,
only
and
reason-
yes,
the only reason I mentioned the Chabad Rebbitzin is because what her prayers are the non-mandatory ones that she does. You know what I mean? I'm not a Chabad person, but she's my friend. And so I can say, what do you do? Because
mhm.
she isn't expected, of course, to pray in community, but she's very, clear
Yeah.
that she has some morning rituals. And someday I might ask her when I'm more comfortable.
Yeah, no, that's interesting, yeah. And let us know what she says.
Okay, yeah, it'll be a nice conversation to have with her. It's always nice to
Yeah.
find common ground.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't
So-
sing Mato Vu because that's getting into the sanctuary, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, traditionally it's sung as you're walking into the sanctuary.
Right,
So,
right.
Yeah, yeah. And since it's all about how nice it is to be together, yeah,
Together, yeah.
I think it's a communal thing, but yeah. Okay, does anyone have any questions about how to pronounce any of these words in particular? I apologize that they're in different orders in different Sidurim, but clearly that's not my.
Not your fault.
You know, I
Not
just
my
looked in two
fault.
other seed dreams and they were altogether different also.
Yeah, so,
So
okay,
it's, yeah.
all right, so then let's.
What's different? Is it the English or the Hebrew that's different?
I can't
They're in
tell.
different order.
It's in
The
different
the
order and it's, some
translations are
of the
pretty
meanings
good,
are
but-
different. I mean, some
Right,
of
but-
I have excuse me, I have Siddur Hadash and the old black book.
The
Yeah, I have that,
Silverman,
but-
yeah.
But are we talking about the Hebrew or the English?
They're
Both.
in a different order. The
The Hebrew, the Hebrew.
the Hebrew, right.
Oh, okay,
just-
good to know. Good to
Yeah,
know.
yeah. And I had no idea until I thought that some of you were in the wrong place last week. Remember, I said, no, we already did that. And like half of you are looking at me like I'm
Yeah.
crazy. So, okay.
Mm,
Okay, so now we're gonna go on to Hodu Ladonai Kitov, which is on 132 in Lev Shalem and 92 in Shalom. And according to my little list, Susan, it was your turn.
Well, you have to call on me later because my book is the one that, is in, I find things, but it takes me a while.
Oh, okay, so
Hodu Ladonai is
Hodu
what?
Ladonai Kitov.
Comes after the hallelujah prayer. Hallelujah. It's right after that.
I'll find it. Can you call on me later? I'll catch up.
Sure, okay, Eleanor.
Is
Oh, I
this-
found it.
Is this said, like when they say the hallelujah prayers?
No, what, it's Psalm 136. It's,
No, I got it. I was just curious. If
oh, okay.
It's
um,
after Baruch She'amar in my book.
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't know if this was only said on days where you do the hallelujah.
No, we say it every day, even on, Shacharit weekdays, yeah.
Oh, okay. Hodu Ladonai ki tov ki liolam chasto. Hodu lelo he ha Elohim ki liolam chasto. Hodu Ladonai.
La'adonai.
Ladonai ha Adonim
Good,
ki liolam chasto.
okay. Esther, do you want to continue?
Yes. Leo say nif laot gedolot levado o say ha shamayim bit vuna lit roka haaretz all he ma or ha mayim.
Good, okay. Susan, did you find it?
Nope, not yet.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
I'll get, there's a lot of Hodu. The word
There
Hodu
are.
is- I'm sorry. I'll
Yeah,
get-
no,
I'll
I
find
wish
it.
I could, and it doesn't have the Psalms, like you can't find Psalm 136.
Right.
There's
Oh,
no way to do
maybe I
that.
should get my, would the Tanakh have all the Psalms in it?
Yeah, if
Okay.
it's in,
Yeah, I'm really sorry. It's not fair to the group for me to be so. I'll just
wait,
get my.
Gloria, do you want to continue? Leo saying,
Sure.
Psalms 130.
Yeah, say Orim Gedolim. You want us just to skip the Kili almost,
You can skip that. Yeah. you can-
Hasha. Okay. Et ha shem mesh
Mhm.
lam lamam shilat
Yeah,
mama.
they're all
That's not
at
right.
Lemem Shelet. Lemem Shelet.
Oh, lamem. Okay, shalat. Bayam. Oh, another one. Et higher raya vecho vecho cha beam
Mhm.
the chavim lemim. That's the word again.
Oh, there's one song.
Okay, laman shalot balat lila.
Delilah. So those are my two favorite lines. So the sun, and Hashemesh is the sun. Lemem Shelet means like to rule over. Bayom, the sun rules over during the day. And the Yareach is the moon. V'chochavim is the stars. So the moon and the stars
Oh,
rule by night. I just love that.
thank you. That really helps.
And you could see that. So the Lemem Shelet is the verb. So it changes from shelet to shalot because in the first one it's singular, just the sun rules. But in the
Okay.
second one, it's the moon and the stars, so it's plural.
Ah.
Anyway, when I figured that out a couple of years ago, I was like, oh
Aw.
my God, this is fantastic. So I wanted to share for anyone.
I
who's
finally
sharing.
found it, and thank you
Thank
for the
you.
interpretation.
I
Thank
just
you.
love that.
Yeah,
Okay. So Susan, I'm going to check with you again because
I found it,
You found it. Okay, good. Go ahead.
but I don't know what line we're on.
Okay, so we're up to Limake Mitzrayim. It's
On the fourth
God
part.
smote Egyptian first.
I see it. I
Yeah.
see it. I see it. Okay. Wait, Limake Malachim, that one? Gedolim?
Limake. No, it's a different Limake. And it's
Sorry.
too bad because it means killing. But Limake Mitzrayim.
It's the fourth verse.
It's several lines before that. That's when he's killing the king.
Oh, I see it. Limake Mitzrayim.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. Bivko Rehem,
Mhm.
Veyotze Yisrael, Mitocham,
Mhm.
Biyad Chazaka, Uvizra Oya. Wait, how do you say that?
Uvizroa.
Thank you. Uvizroa Netuya.
Okay, so this prayer is kind of like going through, it's kind of like a history lesson if you're looking in the English. So first we have creation, and now we're in the Litziat Mitzrayim, the Passover story. And then the next one we're going to cross the Red Sea. So let's see. Did Judy come? She was going to come after an appointment. No. Okay. So Melinda, it's your turn again.
Okay.
Yeah, Hazak.
Ligozer Yom Sof
Yam Suf is the Red Sea, the Sea of Reeds.
Oh,
Yom Suf
yum.
Yam.
Zarim
Yeah.
the Ha'avir Yisrael Bitocho the knee air. Is that the knee air?
Yes. Yep.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah. Vinny Air.
The knee air. Paro the Chelo
Mm-hmm.
the Yom Suf.
Yam Suf. Yep. So
Yum soup.
Yam Suf. Yeah, it's the Red Sea. So, you know, Paro is Pharaoh.
Yes.
I never know what people, you know, what's what's obvious. And
No,
what,
no,
like,
that's
oh my
helpful.
God, I didn't know that, you know. So,
No, I
okay.
would have, that's me. I would have said that.
So I don't, I mean, you can see the English. So God split the Sea of Reeds and brought Israel through and swept Pharaoh and his troops into the sea. So, okay. And now we are in, you know, the 40 years in the desert. So we'll have Nancy continue.
Lamolim? No.
The Malich. Mhm.
Lamolich. Mo. Amo.
Amo.
Amo. Vamida. Bar.
Bamidbar is the desert.
Lama. Che.
No. Okay.
Limake.
Che. Mila. Comb. God. Excuse, I can't hear you. Excuse me. Gadolom.
Gidolim. So, here we have the Limake again, where God is swiping or killing. So maybe you know Melech is a king, so this is Melachim is plural, and Gadol is big, so the mighty kings. Okay, go ahead.
Dahar.
Where are you? Vayaharo?
The third one down. The third line.
Yeah.
The third. Yeah.
Vayaharo?
Yeah. That. Yeah. Valach road. Midlachim. Hadirim.
Adirim.
Hadirim.
Okay. Let's see, Nell.
Let's see. Chon Melech Ha and Mori Ul Og Melech Ha Bashan.
Good. So Sichon is the king of the Amorites, and Og, the you know, U is just and Lo is, I guess when you smite someone, it takes a Lo. I don't know why you would, I don't know, but anyway, Og is the king of Bashan. So it takes some of the mystery away when you just know a few little words. Okay. Phyllis.
Natan, Artsam, Nahala, Israel, Abdo, Shebshif, Lenu, Zachar, Lanu, Vaib, Rechenu, Mitzrenu.
Okay, good. Roxanne, you want to finish the last two?
Notain, Lechem, Lekol, Basar, Hodu, Lael, Hashamayim.
Okay, good. So notain lechem. So lechem is either bread or food. So he gives food to all flesh. And the last line is just, we praise the sovereign of heaven. Okay. So I like this because it's, as I said, it's like a little run through history, and it has things you can relate to. And there's different melodies that people use for it. And anyway, do you want to do it again, or do you want to go on? Anyone have a preference?
Could you hum one of them? Could you hum a melody?
Could I do a melody? I can do a simple
I'm
one.
sorry.
I mean, it's just kind of
Just
more like a chant, like
yeah, just familiarity.
and
Yeah.
Kili Olam Chasto, Hodula Lohe Elohim, Ki le'olam chasto, hodu Adonai ha'adonim. Ki le'olam chasto, le'oseni flo gadol levato. I'm trying to think how some other people do it. They do it,
That's the one our synagogue does.
Ki tov ki li chasto hodu le'elohei Elohim. I don't know, something like ki, and then the ki le'olams keep changing. Is anyone sing here? Ki le'olam chasto le'oseni flo gadol da 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 da. Anyway,
What
anybody
does it mean?
know?
What does Kilei Olam Chasto mean?
Good question, because it's not translated.
I think it is.
For
It's
God's love
loving-
endures forever.
Yeah,
Yeah, it says in the
It's
English.
God's love endures forever.
Yeah.
That doesn't translate literally.
No,
Kilei Olam Chasto.
I know. I can't tell you. Well, olam is forever, and
Oh, I thought it meant world. Oh,
it means world, but it also means forever. Yeah.
oh.
He is
Anyway, I don't know
He is
where they get God's love and I could try, I could waste some
No,
time
no,
and
no,
look in
don't worry
here
about
and
it.
see,
It-
but
no,
I can do it for next time. Okay.
I don't need the
Um,
literal, I need the feeling. I need the feeling.
Okay, let's go. What did I say for the next one?
The new month.
Birkat HaKodesh. Oh no, yeah.
Ooh,
So let's do
Ooh.
Birkat HaKodesh, which is on
ooh.
180 in Lev Shalom and 150 in Sim Shalom.
Is it a psalm?
No, unfortunately.
Okay. Okay, that's all right.
But it's right in towards the end of the Torah service. It comes, how else can I?
Oh, I found it a million times.
It's
'cause
not
I
last night.
It'll show up.
Right, it is right before Ashrei.
What page again,
Oh.
please?
180 in Lev Shalom.
Wait, I don't think it's on 150 how did I get?
180 in Lev
Oh,
Shalom.
I reversed them, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, 180. Okay, 180 in Lev Shalom. And it
And
is,
150.
it's on 150, and it's right
Announcing the
before
new month,
Ashrei.
right?
And it's
Before-
after the prayer for our country and the prayer for Israel, if you can find that. Susan, did you find it? Are we helping you
Not
more
yet,
than
but
you
I
need?
will. I will.
Okay.
I will.
Okay.
I always can find those
It's
quick.
the introduction to the new month.
Right, or announcing the new month, either one. Birkat HaKodesh. So we do, okay, so every month on the Shabbat before the new month, the reader, I think in most cases they sing it, they sing most of it, but there are parts of the congregation sings depending on where you are. So I thought it would be nice to learn it. It's very nice anyway. So let me get my list again and tell me who was the last person who finished. I think Roxanne
that's
finished.
Sam. Yep.
Yeah, so Susan, did you find it? I don't know why you. I'm always
Call me.
at your
Oh, wait,
spot,
wait,
but
wait,
did
wait,
you-
wait. I found it.
Oh,
Is
good.
this, yeah? Oops, sorry.
You okay?
Is it Yehi Ratzon?
Yes.
Is that it?
Yep.
I think I found it. Okay, good timing. Okay, thank you. Announcing the new month, that's what it says here in my book,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay, Yehi Ratzon. Hang on a minute. Milfanecha Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avotenu Shet Chadesh Aleinu et HaChodesh Haba L'tova.
Hazeh.
Oh,
Abba.
et HaKodesh Haba. Wait, what
Haba.
did you say?
Oh, I don't know, because, that's another difference between the two.
Am I reading the
books.
wrong
Shalom has Hazeh and Lev Shalom is Haba. Oh my God, this is so
This is
funny.
Sim Shalom. What does yours say? What does yours say?
Hazeh.
Oh, and this says
Chodesh
Haba.
Hazeh. That's so
Well,
funny.
this or coming,
Right. No,
I mean,
but
those
it,
are,
it's just funny because I'm wondering why in the world would she be thinking that that was a B when it's so
Does
clearly.
it change the meaning, Barbara?
No, I mean, it's actually haba means coming and ze means
Oh.
this, so it's
That's
very
why I
close.
said this and coming, yeah.
Yeah,
Otherwise, the words are the same. That's so funny.
yeah,
Should I keep going?
yeah, please.
Any more word changes?
No, go ahead, read a little bit.
L'tova, okay, l'tova, the leave racha.
Uh-huh, you went to another, yeah.
Sure. V'titen lanu chayim arukim. Hayim shel shalom, hayim shel tova, hayim shel bracha, hayim
Okay.
shel
Oh, okay, go ahead.
parnasa.
Okay, okay, and now we'll start, let's see, Ellen, where do you
Hayim
want to
shel this-
start?
A lot of hayim shel.
Chaim, okay. Chaim shel parnasa, Chaim shel chalutz atzamot, Chaim sheyesh bahem yirei shemayim v'yirat chet
Mhm.
cheto.
Chait, chait.
Ooh. I see dots when there aren't any. Chaim she'ein bahem busha uchlima.
Okay, good. So I don't know if anyone's looking on the English side, but so that last one means a life free from shame. Ain means none. So when there isn't any shame and reproach. I'm trying to see what both books say shame and reproach. So and parnasa is good fortune, prosperity. What else is in here that you might want? A long life. Chaim aruchim is a long life. Aruch means long, and chaim is plural, so it's chaim aruchim. Let's
That
see.
lives.
Hmm?
Chaim plural, is that
Right, but
lives?
chaim is always it's usually chaim. It's usually in plural, even though
Oh,
it's
it is,
singular. It's,
yeah.
life.
Rather
Yeah.
than high, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we're up to chaim shel oser v'chavod. Okay, Esther.
Hayim shel osher v'chavod. Hayim shet hai. Hey. Vanu ahavat Torah v'yirat shamayim hayim shayim le'u.
Sheyimalu. Sheyimalu.
Shayim le Shayim lu. Shim, I'm sorry, Mish alot libenu litova ama amin selah.
Okay, good. Gloria, do you want to start from the top of that again? Yehirat Silmafanecha.
Whoa, okay. Yehirat sound. Mifanecha Adonai Eloheinu Velohei Avotenu. Shet Hadesh Aleinu et HaHodesh Hazeh Letova.
Thank you for validating that Not seeing things.
Letova Velivracha.
Okay, good. Melinda,
Vatitan Lanu Hayim Erukim Hayim Shel Shalom Hayim Shel Tova Hayim Shel Beracha.
okay, so shalom and tova and bracha, I think we all know, right? Peace and goodness and hell and blessing. Okay. Go ahead, one more, yeah.
Hayim Shel Parnasah Hayim Shel Hilut Atzamot.
Okay, good. Nancy,
Hayim Shashi
Shayesh,
Shayesh Bahim Yara Yara'at
Yirat,
Yirat Shamayim Vayara 8 Ato Hato
Chet,
Hate Hayim She'ain Bachim
Ahem,
Bachem. I gotta get the chem.
yeah.
Bo Sha Uvaloim
Uchlaima, Busha Uchlima.
Uchlima.
Busha Uchlima. It's hard to say that. Busha Uchlima. Okay. Oh, thank you. Let's see now. The last, if you want to do those last three.
All right, Hayim Shel Yo Share Vit.
Wait, there's no yud, right?
Oh, Osher Vit Kavod.
Okay.
Hayim
Kavod is honor. You know that, I'm sure. Yeah.
Hayim Shet Hey Vanu Ahavat Torah V'yirat Shamerim.
The sky, Shamayim.
Shamayim. Shamayim.
Yeah.
He Hayim Sheyi Malu Mishalot Libenu Litova Amen Selah.
Good. Does anyone familiar with the prayer?
Sort of.
Yeah, there's
mean,
lots of
Hear it
different.
every month, but
Yeah.
Right.
He reads it very fast, but yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's some really beautiful ways
is.
to sing it, right?
You know, because we have a Rosh Chodesh group, I'd like to be more familiar with the prayer. We're not,
Yeah.
I'm not, but I'd like to be.
Yeah, this is actually, I mean, as I said, this is sung at Shabbat morning services before Rosh Chodesh. But I mean, when I used to have a Rosh Chodesh group, I used to do it anyway, even though technically, I'm not big on rules and regulations. So if I felt like
Good
singing
for
it
you.
with my Rosh Chodesh group, I did. But so now the second part is it has in it the line where you need to know what the month is and the day that it's coming. So if you'd like to learn that, I'd love to go through that, because it's always
Yeah.
a big, for me, it's like, I don't know how to do, not a contest, but I always like to know what the month is and what day it's coming and be able to say it.
Well,
when
it's
the
on a Friday
congregation-
this year. This year, not this year, next month. Kisev starts on the 5th.
Right, it's not this coming week because it's the week
Right.
after. As I had said, I'm not going to be here next week, so we're doing it a week before, before we would have.
Isn't it different when it falls out on, well, it's actually on Friday, so it's not on Shabbat. Yeah.
Right, it's, when it falls on Shabbat, I think we still do it the week before.
Oh, yes,
I think, because it's actually
Yeah.
starts Friday night before we're gonna be in services again Saturday, yeah.
This one falls out on
So,
Friday.
so, but let's do the couple lines before, and then I'll tell you how we fill in the blanks. Okay, so, Phyllis, do you want to continue with Misha Asa Nisim?
Okay, mi sha'asa nisim la'avotenu u'imotenu v'ga'al otam ma'avrut l'chairut.
It's not an R.
No, the doot was right. May of doot, it was right.
Root.
Uh-huh.
Who yig al. What happened?
Is something wrong with the,
Barbara, did you want me to say it or somebody else saying it?
I
I'm confused.
thought, didn't I say Phyllis?
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, okay, yeah, but I can't, something's wrong with somebody's microphone, and I said I couldn't tell what was going on. Okay,
Should I just?
yeah, go
continue?
ahead, yeah.
Hu yigal otanu bekarov vikabates nidachenu me'arba kanfot haaretz chaverim kol Yisrael v'nomar amen.
Okay, so, do you know, Arba is four, may Arba Confot is from the four corners of the earth, the four corners of the earth. That comes up in other places too. May Arba Confot. So let's see, what else is in there that might be fun? I guess from slavery to freedom is that may avdut l'cherut. So if you remember in the first prayer, we had bat chorin, looks, it has the same letters as cherut, the chet and the resh, bat chorin, so to freedom is l'cherut. Anyway, so now we're up to the part where we're actually announcing the month. So as Nancy said, we're about to start Kislev on next, so it's not about to, but on November 5th. So Friday is Yom Shishi. You probably know that from the blessing over the candles and the actually blessing over the wine, right? So the second part, Yihiyeh b'Yom Shishi, and so they both have haba. Good. I was checking to make sure they both have haba. They do. And the first part is just Rosh Chodesh Kislev.
yes.
So Rosh Chodesh Kislev Yihiyeh b'Yom Shishi haba aleinu v'yakol Yisrael l'tova. Rosh Chodesh Kislev Yihiyeh b'Yom Shishi haba aleinu v'yakol Yisrael l'tova. So you want to sing that? I'll sing it and you repeat it. Rosh Chodesh Kislev Yihiyeh b'Yom Shishi haba aleinu v'al kol Yisrael l'tova.
We do it together.
Yeah, just sing it, just to
I
practice.
don't sing.
Say it.
Don't want me to sing either.
So just say it. Yeah.
Yom Shishi,
And sometimes when there's a 2-day Rosh Chodesh, you have to have 2 days in there. So
Yes.
it would be, Yehiyeh biyom
Ove.
Shiviyom Shabbat, or Yehiyeh biyom Rishon v'yom Sheni, right? And so the first day is biyom, and the second day is uviyom. So when there's an u, they take away the dot in the vet, so it's uviyom for the second day. I'm just telling you these things in case you really want to repeat after the cantor or the service leader. So anyway, I don't know if anyone likes learning that or not, but so
I'm sure we all do. It's hard to
in the,
retain. but
Lev
I'm sure we all do.
Shalem, for those who have Lev Shalem on the page before on 179, they have a list of all the months, which is great. So we're in Cheshvan and we're coming into Kislev, and then there's Tevet and Shevat and Adar, which is when
We have two, don't we? Do we have two this year?
to Adar. I don't have it
Yes.
gotten that
I
far.
think it's the leap
Yes.
year.
2 Adars.
Coming up in 22.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a leap year.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll get straightened out so we don't have such crazy times when the holidays are.
Yeah.
Early,
I
late,
just
late,
have-
early.
Yeah.
I have
Hanukkah is
two
on.
tonight.
Yeah.
That's
Hanukkah.
definitely too, yeah. Hanukkah
Wow, is
next year.
Hanukkah before Thanksgiving? No.
No, right
No,
after
Hanukkah
Right
Thanksgiving.
after
next year.
Thanksgiving. Right
Sunday
after-
after Thanksgiving is the first lift.
Wow. Oh, I
Yeah.
hate when Hanukkah's in November. I hate
I like
my
when Hanukkah falls out after Christmas so I can get the sale.
Yes.
Anyway,
Just to let you know, if they're cleaning our roofs and they're coming to my house, so I'm not sure when you get to me if you'll be able to hear me or not. So if you can't hear me, I'll let you know.
okay. So let's start with Rosh Chodesh. So now we're up to Roxanne, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Where do you want me to start with
We'll
the
start
beginning?
with that line Rosh Chodesh, and you'll fill in Kislev if you
Oh,
want.
the one that we just sang.
Yeah, or you can fill in whatever month you like, and whatever day
Okay.
and month you like, just to practice saying months and
Okay.
days. Yeah.
Rosh Chodesh Kislev Adonai Bayom.
No,
No,
Yeh.
Yeh
Will be. Yeah.
Yay.
Yeh Bayom Shishi Haba Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael L'Tova.
Okay, and you could do the last part too if you want. Yeah.
Yichad Shehu HaKadosh Baruch Hu Aleinu V'al Kol Amo Beit Yisrael L'Hayom U'Shalom L'Sas On U'Shimcha
Simcha.
L'Simcha Lishua U'Nechama.
Okay, good.
Amar Amen.
Okay, Susan, do you want to do from Rosh Chodesh? And maybe change the month if, whatever
Okay,
month-
sure, pick my favorite month.
Right.
Okay, good. Rosh Chodesh Elul Yeh Bayom, I don't know, Chad.
So if it's Monday, it's Rishon. They don't say
Oh.
Echad.
I just made that up. Okay.
Yeah, no, but I'm
Rishon.
just saying because it's the I can't think of it. There's cardinal numbers and what's the other kind of numbers?
Yeah.
Ordinal.
Ordinal.
Oh,
right.
no.
I don't know how
Okay.
to say the days of the week, so
Okay, so
if
anyway,
if a
Yom
later
Rishon
lesson
is-
you want to do that, that would be
Yom
very useful.
Rishon is the day one is
Okay, Yeh Bayom Rishon. Rishon or Rashon?
Rishon.
Rishon. Haba Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael L'Tova.
Mhm.
You want me to keep going?
Yeah, sure.
Yid Yehad Shein. Wait, just a second. Yehad Shehu Hakadosh Baruch Hu Aleinu Ve'al Kol Amo Beit Yisrael L'Chaim U'Shalom לששון ולשמחה, לישועה ולנחמה, ונאמר אמן.
I mean, good. Okay, Eleanor, you want to do that too?
That's beautiful.
Yeah, and the melody is beautiful too. I'll sing it, but I don't sing that great, but I
That's
happen
all
to
right. We
love
like
this
hearing
part, but
tunes, right? Tunes are good.
yeah.
You have a nice
Eleanor,
voice,
do you want to
Barbara.
just do one more month and day? Yeah.
Okay. Rosh Chodesh Tammuz, I think, is that July?
Yeah.
That's
Yes. Yeah.
I chose that because it's my birthday.
Yeah.
The year beyond Shishi Haba Aleinu Vial Kol Yisrael Latova
Okay.
Yichad Shehu Hakadosh Baruch Hu Aleinu Vial Kol Amo Beit Yisrael L'chaim U'Shalom Amen L'sason Ulish Mechad
Ulsimcha, like a simcha, ulsimcha.
U'Simcha Amen L'Yeshua U'Nechama V'Nomar Amen.
Amen. So as you can see, after the cantor says l'chaim shalom and l'sason simcha, everyone else says amen. So I'll do this little part. I happen to like it very much, but it's not going to sound like it should, but I'll do my best. Okay. Yechadeshehu hakadosh baruch hu Aleinu v'al kol amo beit Yisrael. Yechadeshehu hakadosh baruch hu Aleinu v'al kol amo beit Yisrael. L'chaim u'shalom.
Amen.
L'sason u'simcha.
Amen.
I don't even remember how it goes. L'chaim u'shalom, l'sason u'simcha, l'sason u'simcha, l'shua u'nechama. L'chaim u'shalom, l'sason u'simcha, l'sason u'simcha, l'shua u'nechama. L'chaim u'shalom, l'sason u'simcha, l'shua nechama v'nomar amen. Anyway, I'm sorry. It's so beautiful when someone can actually sing that, but it's very dramatic. And
Barbara,
Beautiful, beautiful.
it says this passage is then repeated by the chazan.
I guess in some place, in my synagogue, the chazan says all of that. And
Mine too. Okay.
I mean, yeah. Okay, so
Which is
that
a good thing.
was I guess that was as far as I got. I didn't think we would finish all of that. So
Before we do the prayer of the state of Israel,
I'm just curious of
oh,
something.
yeah,
When
I
you
did
look-
put that. Thank you. Yeah.
when you look at the months,
Yes.
one of the months, the one after Tishrei, it's either or they have two different pronunciations. I'm just curious what it was.
You're talking about Cheshvan and Mar Cheshvan?
Yeah, I never
So
see.
that's what we're in right now. So if you there was an awful lot in people's Divrei Torah that this year in particular, I don't know why they explained. So the Mar, some people say it's bitter Cheshvan because there are no holidays in Cheshvan. After all the holidays in Tishrei, we get to this, this month with no holidays, so we're a little bit sadder. There's different explanations, Other people say, well, it's a time of when we get to relax a little bit because we don't have all the holidays. We don't have to work so hard. So we get to catch up on things we had to not do, but mar by itself means bitter. I'm pretty sure the word mar means bitter. So somewhere along the line, somebody decided to call it Mar Cheshvan.
Like Maror?
Like Maror,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly. Thank you.
Exactly. But there was an awful lot written about that this year. And I don't know if I paid more attention or if people just talked about it more this year. But
I didn't see anything.
Well, I think part of it is we in Women's League discussed it a lot, the fact that there were no holidays and
probably, yeah. So anyway.
It was in our Jewish week.
Okay, yeah, I know. It was everywhere I looked. I kept seeing that. I was like,
yeah, which I don't think I ever realized that before this year.
yeah. So when they say the prayer that we just finished, they say Mar Cheshvan. They do. So
I was just curious.
Usually I've always heard it as Cheshvan, and I'm just trying to see in the Women's League calendar what I think they.
I have it in front of me.
They called it Cheshvan in here. So
we can always ask Rabbi Ellen. She probably puts the calendar together.
I can't tell you what when it gets Mar Cheshvan and when it's Cheshvan, but yes, it's the same thing. And I'm trying to think if there's another one that does that. I don't know if Adar.
There's one that's
There's one more, right?
It's a couple of months ago. It's before Elul. It's
was it Av?
Yes. Yes.
Did they put something before Av when they're doing?
Yes.
Yeah, there's definitely another one.
It's Av. Yeah. It's like comfort or something. I forgot the word.
Oh, Menachem Av. It says
yes.
Menachem Av. That's right. Mm-hmm.
Is that? Am I right? Is it comfort?
Yes.
Av the comforter. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the Shabbat before Tisha B'Av is called Shabbat Nachuma, which is the same, the same root, right? Menachem and Nachamu. Shabbat Nachamu is the same root. Okay, so let's
the
go on.
Jewish calendar is so hard to teach somebody because when you go, well, the first month is Nisan and New Year's is, it's like
there's this exception.
It's very confusing. When I had to teach calendar once to kids, and it was like, what do you mean?
Right. It's very confusing, and also we don't announce the month of Tishrei because it corresponds with Rosh Hashanah, and the idea is that everybody knows that Rosh Hashanah is coming, so you don't have to announce it. That every year there's somebody in the service who goes over to the rabbi and says, "You forgot to announce the new month." It's people are always looking for ways to correct. So
does that mean you don't do the Rosh Chodesh prayer that month?
Right. Before Tishrei, because as I said, because it's so obvious that Rosh Hashanah is coming. Yeah.
Well, in Elul, you're spending the whole month of Elul thinking about it. Anyway,
exactly. Right? No, exactly. But not everybody realizes that, and some people think that they forgot to do something, so they like to.
I understand criticizing your rabbi.
Right. We all can understand that. So Gloria left. Anybody else? And I think it was Roxanne who said she couldn't stay. But if you'd like, I'm willing to stay a little bit longer. We can do the prayer for Israel, which should be on the page before. So 178 in Lev Shalem and 149 in Sim Shalom. And I don't remember I think it was Eleanor who went last. So Esther, do you want to do Avinu Shabashamayim?
Sure. Avinu Shabashamayim Sur Yisrael V'Go Alo Barek et Medinat Yisrael Reshit Simichat Gevulatinu Hagin Aleha Evrat Chas Dak Da Deka Ug Uf Rosh
Rose. Yeah, Rose.
Hu Uv Uf Rosh
Rose.
Uf
Yeah.
Rose Aleha Sukat Shelomelech
Shlomecha.
Shalom
Shlomecha.
Shelomecha Ushlak Vor or Vaam Techa
Va'amitecha. Va'amitecha.
Vaamitecha Lirasecha
Sheha.
Lirashecha Sareha Video Seha Vitapenam Be'etza Tova Milfa Nekla Chazein
Chazek.
Chazek at at Yere day
Yaday.
the day Megine Eretz Kad Ashenu Vihan Chilan Blaine
I have to take this. I'll call you back later. Thank you.
Elohenu Yeshua V'aselra
Teret.
V'ateret Nitsakan T'as Raim
Te'at Raim.
T'at Raim V'natata Shalom Ba'aretz V'sim Kat Olam Le'yosh V'ta Ha V'yosh V'ha V'nomar Amen.
Okay, good. Melinda, do you want to read?
Sure. Avenu Sheba Shemayim Tzur Yisrael the Goal Lo Barech Et Midinat Yisrael Reshit Tznichat Geulatenu Hagan
Again.
Hagain Alecha Be'evrat Chasdecha Ufros Alecha Sukat Shlomecha Ushlach Orcha Ba'amitcha Lirasecha Sirecha V'yoasecha V'taknein Be'etza Tova Milfanecha chazek et yadei migine eretz chad shenu ve'han hilem Elohinu Yeshua va'ateret nitzachon tiat rem v'natata shalom ba'aretz v'simchat olam v'yosh veha v'nomar amen.
Good. Do you all say this at services?
I try to
Rabbi?
keep up. I find it
Yeah.
hard to keep up.
Yeah, no, that's why I thought it would be good to.
My
practice.
old shul, we sang it.
Oh, it's so beautiful
It's
when they sing
It
it.
is.
In the new shul, they read it in English and in Hebrew.
Uh-huh, okay. Yeah, I only know the very beginning, the Avinu, Avinu.
Avinu,
That's all I know. Sheba,
Shamayim,
Shema.
It was beautiful.
It's gorgeous, yeah.
Yeah.
Nell, do you want to read it or sing it? I don't.
I can't sing it. Avinu Shabbat Shamayim Tzur Yisrael Vigo Alo Barech Et Madinat Yisrael Reshit Smichat Geula Tenu Hagen Alecha Be'evrat Hasdecha Ufros Lecha Sukat Shalomecha Ushlach Orecha Ve'amitacha Lirasecha Sarecha Ve'yoasecha V'tach Nam
Name.
Name Ve'etza Tova Mil Panecha Hasek At
Et. Chazek et.
Et Da Day
Yedei.
Yedei Meginei Eretz Kad Shenu V'hanti Lame
Chi.
V'hanti Lame Elohenu Yeshua Ve'atiretz Nitzachon Te'aterim V'natata Shalom Ba'aretz V'shimchat
Simchat. It's a simcha again, like in the. Yeah.
Olam Leosh Vecha
Don't forget the yud. Leyosh.
Leyosh. Vecha V'nomar Amen.
Okay, it's hard, right? It's
Yes.
it really makes your brain work.
Yeah.
Yes.
Phyllis, you want to do it?
Okay. Avinu Sheba Shamayim Sur Yisrael V'go Alo
Barech et Medinas Yisrael Shethei Reshit Tzemichat Geulatenu Hagen Aleha Be'evrat Chasdecha Ufros Aleha Sukas Shalomecha Ushlach Orcha Ba'amitcha L'rasheha Shareha V'yoatzeha V'sak name Be'etza Tova Milfonecha Chazek et Yedei Magine Eretz Kodshenu Vahanchilem Eloheinu Yeshua Va'ateret Nitzachon Ta'at Reim V'naseta Shalom. I'm sorry, what?
No, Vinatata, Vina, you say sa, Vinasata.
V'natata Shalom Be'eretz V'simchat Olam V'yosh Veha V'nomar Amen.
Good. So I never know, why do you say, when do you say the so that we say to Medinat, when it has a dot or when it doesn't have a dot? What were you taught? I never can follow why, what the logic is, why sometimes you say to and sometimes you say so for that
Which
tav, for the tav. I'm just wondering why you say it sometimes and sometimes you don't. That's all.
because I'm trying to switch over to
Okay. Oh, so you're trying to say the T all the time, but sometimes you don't. Okay, that explains. Okay,
right.
that explains.
I'm in the process of switching, so
Okay,
that's my
okay,
inconsistency.
So if it has, okay, I thought maybe it had a dot or didn't have a dot or something
Oh,
like that, but
no,
it's not that at all. Okay, it's just when you remember to do it. Okay, that helps me.
Exactly.
Perfect. Okay. Okay, Susan, do you want to do it? The same?
Sure. Avinu Sheba Shamayim Tzur Yisrael V'goalo Barech et Medinat Yisrael Reshit Tzemichat Geulatenu Hagen Aleha Ba'evrat. Is that? Oh, no. Be'evrat
Mm-hmm.
Chasdecha Ufros Aleha Sukat. Sukat Shlomecha Ushlach Orcha Va'amitcha L'rasheha Sareha V'yoatzeha V'taknes Be'etza Tova Milfanecha Chazak et Yedei Meginei Eretz Kadshenu Vahan Chilem. Is that right? Vahan Chilem Eloheinu Yeshua Va'ateret Nitzachon Te'at Rem V'natata Shalom Ba'eretz V'simchat.
Ba'aretz. A couple people did that.
Ba'aretz. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Eretz, Aretz. What's the
Aretz,
difference?
Aretz.
It's the same word, right?
Right, but when it's referring to Israel, for some reason they say
Oh.
Aretz. Whenever they say Aretz, they mean the land of Israel.
Oh, okay. Instead of Eretz just meaning land.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shalom. Ba'aretz, thank you. V'simchat olam le'ish veha. No. Le'yosh veha.
Uh-huh.
V'nomar amen.
Right. Yeah, no, I find this, I keep looking at it, trying to figure out if it's Hebrew or Aramaic. I don't know.
No, this is definitely Hebrew, isn't it?
Yeah, I
The
know,
word
but why is
the
it
word is
so
familiar.
hard?
Very
No,
good.
I
You know what
mean,
I look at it
usually,
as?
I
Is
don't know, but I just wanted to point out the Sukkot Shlomecha. You recognize that from Sukkah
Yeah.
and Shalom, a shelter of peace. Yeah. What
what I
else?
like about this prayer is someone could say it who's not Jewish but lives in Israel.
Mm-hmm.
And Hatikva is a little tougher, I would think, for a
Mhm.
non-Jewish person. But this one just says, let our country be safe and strong and beautiful and wise and all that
Mhm.
stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. It's really beautiful. I'm trying to, Eleanor, did you do it first? Did you have a turn or did we start with that? Okay. If you didn't do it, why don't you take, and then everybody will have had, said it.
I can't remember if I did, but probably a good idea to do it. Avinu Shabbat Shemayim Tzur Yisrael V'Goalenu
To go all low. Well,
V'Goalo.
unless it's different in here, I closed that book.
No, it's my eyes. They just
Okay.
wanted to say, read something else. V'Goalo Barech et Medinat Yisrael Shetkei Reshit Semicha Geulatenu Chagen Alecha Ha Be'evret Chastecha Uvrosh Alecha Sukat Shlomecha Ushlech Orecha Ve'am Techa Verashecha Ha Shirei Ha.
Sareha.
I'm sorry.
Sareha.
Oops. Sareha Yoatseha
Oh,
Vitat name
That's my brain.
Be'etza Tova Mil Fonecha Hazak et Hidei Nigine Eretz Kodshenu Vachan Hilein Elohenu Yeshua Ba'at Teret Nitzachun Adren Venotati Natata Shalom Be'eretz V'simchat
Only one of that.
Shalom
27 times.
Veha V'nomar Amen.
Okay, good. So we can, we'll probably start with that since only half of us were here anyway to do it. And it's good because we do all say it every week, so can't hurt to practice.
oh,
And
that's
they,
hard.
I'm
It
sure
hurts
that,
my head. It hurts my head.
I know, I mean, now I kind of just know it by heart, but it took me a while to, because they do it fast and whatever, but it is beautiful when somebody sings it. I agree. I
agree.
wish we would sing it in my synagogue, but we don't even have a cantor, so it doesn't happen too often.
I usually
Okay,
do the singing on
so if you have
Friday
special
evening.
requests, let me know. I'm happy to do anything, as I always say.
What
And
about
next
the
week we
other
won't meet,
prayers?
so I'll probably send a note to remind you that we're not meeting, but In the
I have a
meantime, please
question.
tell me what you'd like.
Barbara, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there a general prayer after eating? Because our synagogue has a little booklet and the rabbi goes through some pages, not every page, but he goes through so many pages so fast, skipping pages.
Oh,
And I'd
you
like
mean
to know,
the beer cat in the little blue book? Yeah. Oh, we can do
but he
that.
does so many pages and he
Right,
skips
right,
pages and he reads
right,
some passages.
right,
Is there
right.
just a really basic prayer for
Yeah,
after
I know
eating?
it's in here. I can't say for sure if it's in the Lev Shalom,
If
but it's
we,
definitely in here.
if you could go over that
Oh,
sometime,
that would be
anytime,
good. Yeah, sure. Look, we
that
can
would
do
be
that.
helpful.
Yeah, no, definitely. The problem we're gonna have, I think I tried that last class, my last class, and problem was it's different in every Siddur,
Oh.
we were having problems following, but maybe I'll try to, since I have 2 weeks, maybe I'll try to settle on something and somehow send it out.
Okay, any time you could fit it in, no special time.
Right. It starts on 337 in the blue book, and there's a short version and a long version, but the short version is really pretty short, but we can do it for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What
Anything
about
else?
the other prayers, like prayer for peace, a prayer for our country? On the
Those in
previous
English.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know what you do in your synagogue, but
Yeah, but there's Hebrew there.
I mean, we can do it just for the sake of doing it, just for the practice.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
yeah, right.
We don't in fact, we don't usually read the Hebrew like in our synagogue, so.
Mhm. Yeah, we can do those. I mean, they'd probably be just as challenging as this one, so that's good. We need to do things that aren't easy. Oh, Susan.
I just read something in English in the back of my book about Rosh Chodesh.
Yeah.
And one of the things that says is, blah, blah, blah. And then it says, this thought is expressed in the blessing which we are to recite each month on beholding the new moon. So if there's a prayer, it kind of wouldn't be, the basics of what this class is about, but if there's a prayer you say when you behold, since, it would kind of connect the dots, not just what you do in synagogue, but when you behold it. And I don't know where that
Well,
is.
there's a beautiful song. The Psalm for Rosh Chodesh is exquisite.
Oh, can we do that? Can we do that? Can we do?
The Psalm for Rosh Chodesh is on page 78 in here. I don't know by heart the other book, but it is. I mean, just reading the English, it's absolutely magnificent. But we could read it in Hebrew for sure.
Oh, that would be great. That would be
Psalm for Rosh
fabulous.
Chodesh.
Does it have a number? Is it like
it's
Psalm
104? Psalm 104.
Okay. Great.
And it's absolutely beautiful.
Is it in Lev Shalom?
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. I just, as I said,
They're all everywhere. It's just a question of finding them.
Yeah. It comes right at the after, they have the Psalm for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and it's in that series, wherever that is in here. Let's see, Pisacate it's after. Anyway, I just don't know this book. Like I know the other one by heart, but I'll find it, and let's do that next time. Let's let everybody else have a chance to do the Psalm for Israel, the prayer for Israel, and then we'll do the Psalm for Rosh Chodesh, because it's just magnificent. Okay, and that'll take us a long way. All right, I better go. I have another class. I have a class at 12 o'clock, so I should probably.
Thank you. It was wonderful.
Thanks,
Yeah, no, it's good.
Barbara.
I really enjoyed